I like to organize them like this. So I did a row of 3 up here. You want to make sure that all of these little center circles are pointing up before you add your water. Okay, and then I have a cute little watering can here to help demonstrate the watering. So they're going to expand as soon as we put water on them. So you just want to very gently water. Now, you know, it might take a little while for them to fully expand, and they might want to float a little bit, but you're just going to let them sit here and start taking in all of that moisture, all of that water. You can kind of push them down with your fingers a little bit. Oh, you can see some of them are starting to expand and pop up. That's great. They're getting the hang of it. So these are the little expandable peat pots after about a minute of water. I'm gonna just let these sit here and we're gonna come back to it in like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes and see what they look like then, okay? So hold on. Here we have our little well-hydrated peat pots. And you can see they've gotten just so nice and plump. They're so full of water. We also have here our seeds, right? So our paste tomatoes and our cherry tomatoes. Now, my thinking was that you would have 4 of each variety. You know, you have 8 different peat pots here and 2 different varieties. So you could do 4 of each, or, you know, this is your growing practice and you get to decide what's right for you. So if you want more cherry tomatoes than Roma tomatoes, by all means, please do that. I also have our little plant tags here. I am actually recording this video a couple weeks before this is gonna go live to you. It's actually Monday the 15th when I'm recording this. So I wrote today's date just right there where it says seeded on the plant tags. These are a little tall for this container, but it's okay, you can make it work. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you wanna grab a pair of scissors and you're just gonna cut off the little top centers of each one of your seeding pots. Now we have the little tops cut off of our peat pots. Some of them were easier to take off than others. They're kind of perforated. It's easy to peel them back, but not necessarily to tear them off. So scissors definitely come in handy here. And now we're gonna go ahead and seed. I am going to start with the cherry tomatoes. So you just want to grab your little packet of seed. These seed packets are super informative. There's tons of information that High Mowing tucks in their seed packets alone. So just, you know, be sure to read the front and the back of your seed packet. Now there are going to be more seeds in here than you will need for this month. So you can hold on to these. A little fun fact about tomato seeds, they actually never go bad. So there are some seeds that deteriorate with germination rates from year to year. Tomato seeds are not, like, they're not affected as they get older. They still remain just as viable as they are today. So that's a fun little fact for you. But what I like to do whenever I seed is I like to seed more than I actually need in each pot. You don't have to seed this way. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can certainly just do 1 seed per pot, and then if you need to reseed, you can. I like to do 2 seeds per pot so that if one doesn't come up, hopefully the other one does. It's a little bit of an insurance policy, but ultimately you only want 1 seed per pot, or 1 seedling to grow in each little peat pot. The great thing about tomato seedlings, they have little hairs that grow all along the plant. And basically what those little hairs do is wherever they touch the soil, they will grow roots. When you go to thin your tomatoes, it's really easy to just plant the little thinned seedling in some soil and it will grow another plant, because all of those little root hairs that cover the entire green stem of the plant will grow roots and grow a new plant. Ah, so cool. Tomatoes are wonderful plants. I am just going to take 2 seeds and put them in each pot. When you plant tomato seeds, you do want to cover them just a little bit. They don't have to be super far down. I mean, I'm practically seeding these at the soil surface and then just kind of pushing them down ever so slightly into the soil as I go. So I will show you here in a second, but I've just got these last two to put in. And then I'll flip around the camera and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so you can see like here are some seeds and I just kind of gently push them down with my finger to cover them up, but that's really it. And because the soil is already nice and moist, you don't even have to water them or anything. There's so much moisture in the soil already. I'm gonna do the other side and put this little greenhouse dome on top. And while they're first starting out, you wanna keep the greenhouse dome closed. So this is the closed position. Open would be that. You see how you can like see down into the little babies? Whoa. But for the first couple weeks, you wanna keep that closed. And then this is ready for your grow light.